For 2015, MV Agusta has taken the standard Brutale 800 and hot rodded it with this, the Brutale 800 RR. What makes the RR a hot rod version of the 800 Brutale? Well, it takes all the go fast bits of the F3 800 fully fared sport bike and puts it into the Brutale frame. So we've got bigger throttle bodies, dual injectors, and a much more advanced electronic system that has a rate of change sensor for the TC amongst many other things. We're talking about 140 horse for the 800 RR versus the about 120, 123-ish horse for just the regular 800 Brutale. And we're here at Auto Club Speedway in Fontana, California for MV Agusta's meet and greet with their new US executives. They've given us some really quick track time for this bike, and so this is just a quick overview of it, the 800 Brutale RR, not a full rundown. So what do I notice? Well, immediately you can't ignore the power. 140 versus 120, you're gonna feel the extra 20 horsepower difference. And at a racetrack setting like this, you get on the gas, and once the revs start climbing, you can definitely feel that increase in power. It's a really narrow bike. It's really narrow front to back and side to side. Even for me, I'm not very tall, I'm 5'8", and I can't scoot much further back in the seat if I want to get into a tuck position. It's pretty aggressive for a naked bike. It's got the handlebars, which do help with the seating position when you're not trying to go at crazy speeds. It also has much better suspension than a standard Brutale. And of course, how can I forget? It's got the quick shift that goes both up and down. It's a really cool feature. You might be familiar with quick shifters that let you not use the clutch for full throttle upshifts, but now you can downshift too without the clutch. So you're coming into a turn kind of hot, you get on the brakes, bam, 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 some downshifts, and you can just roll right in. It'll match the revs perfectly every time. Really, the only time you need the clutch is when you're leaving the red light or leaving from a stop. As I said before, the full electronics MVIX suite is here on the 800 Brutale RR. It's got a recalibrated traction control, recalibrated ABS that's more sporty than the standard Brutale 800. And of course, you can just flick it from side to side with ease. These handlebars give you really good leverage. The Pirelli tires are a nice profile to really promote transitions from side to side, and once you get it leaned over, it likes being leaned over. So it's got all those traits that make MV Agustas, MV Agustas. They like to go fast, they like to lean over, and they're just raw and ferocious motorcycles. So that's the quick and dirty with the MV Agusta Brutale 800 RR. To read more of my thoughts, go to Motorcycle.com.